from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 5.
A police pursuit ending in the tragic death of an innocent bystander who was 92 years old.
He leaves behind a devastated family that is left to pick up the pieces because once again teenagers are driving around recklessly in a stolen vehicle.
Heartbreak in Brighton. An innocent man killed as a police pursuit ended in a violent crash. Police revealing new details about the suspects, who are no stranger to law enforcement.
It should be noted, as I mentioned earlier, this 17-year-old male driver is currently on parole for burglary. So everyone remember last year the Kia smash and grabs? The media sensation, the cars breaking in, the smash and grabs? It's our guy.
Rochester police say they followed their pursuit policy and today outlined the chain of events that led to yesterday's 8-minute pursuit that ended in a tragic collision, claiming the life of 92-year-old Thomas Chase. Good afternoon. I'm Matt Malloy. Police say they were pursuing a stolen Kia with 3 teens inside when it collided with the victim's car. A chase that began in the city and ended in that crash on East Avenue in Brighton. Rochester's police chief says a 17-year-old career criminal was at the wheel. 13 Wham's Carly Miner is live from the Public Safety Building tonight with what police are saying. Carly, good evening.
Good evening, Matt. Chief David Smith today got choked up talking about the victim in yesterday's crash. He says Thomas Chase lived in Brighton and was an Eastman of School Music graduate, and he was also an active community member. He leaves behind a devastated family in another case of teens driving recklessly in stolen vehicles. Rochester's police chief visibly upset while briefing the media about yesterday's police pursuit that ended tragically.
Despite our best efforts to hold those that bring this evil to our community and the destruction in our community accountable, some people continue to wreak havoc again and again until sadly someone dies.
Chief David Smith says the incident started when officers responded to a call of shots fired on Mariah Street and discovered a stolen car with bullet holes in it that had crashed.
This was a gunfight. You can hear different caliber weapons in this shot spotter activation.
Police say they located a 19-year-old suspect near Clifford Avenue and Barron Street who tossed a loaded 9mm ghost gun as he ran from officers.
While on Friedrich Park, the suspect was picked up in a different stolen Kia. That Kia then backed at a high rate of speed directly to an officer on Friedrich Park. The officers relocated this vehicle on Barron Street and attempted to stop it. The vehicle failed to stop and a pursuit began. This pursuit lasted approximately 8 minutes and ended in a motor vehicle collision at the intersection of East Avenue and Elmwood Avenue.
That crash killed 92-year-old Thomas Chase. The Brighton man was turning onto Elmwood Avenue when his vehicle was hit by the stolen car.
I've been doing this 32 years. I've seen a lot of things. Mr. Chase was there still in his car, covered with a blanket. He said the Lord's Prayer for Mr. Chase because no one was there with him. No one but us.
The teens in the Kia, ages 17, 18, and 19 years old, were taken to Strong Memorial Hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Police say the 17-year-old driver, who is on parole, was arrested last year for a dozen burglaries across the city.
So everyone remember last year the Kia smash and grabs? The media sensation, the cars breaking in, the smash and grabs? It's our guy.
His 19-year-old passenger was arrested last month on charges relating to a stolen car. Chief Smith says something needs to change.
There needs to be apparently some cultural changes where it's okay for some folks to think that this behavior is all right because they saw it on the internet. At some point in these young folks' lives, I would think there would be someone out there that would be able to identify that they're going down the wrong road and some intervention and some help and some programs. There's all kinds of resources out there. What are we missing? I don't know. That's not my realm. But I can tell you this, when it does come into our realm and we do our part, I shouldn't be standing here now because we did our part last year.
Chief Smith says the 17-year-old initially lied to the police and said he was his 13-year-old brother to hide his criminal history. Charges are pending currently against the teens, and the Major Crimes Unit as well as the Attorney General's office are investigating this case. Reporting live in Rochester, Carly Miner, 13 WHAM News.